Oh, you can't hear me. Thank you. Thanks. I'm glad someone was there to tell me. Jeez. Thought I was just talking to no one. Because I was. Just in my office talking to my monitors. Gonna let you talk to yourself all stream. You know I would have too. I'd be like, all right, I'm just gonna. You guys aren't chatting. I'll just turn off the stream. Yeah, there's nothing when it's ripping like this. I think you can't just go with the trend and go for the next market, the next 15-minute market. This is 5 minute. The next 15-minute market and see if you can get in at a good price. And just hope the trend continues. Right now, up is 46 cents. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we have to pull back soon. So I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up burning me as well. But 46 cents, that's pretty good. If the trend continues, right? So maybe 1,000 contracts at 48 cents for the next 15-minute market. What's NASDAQ doing? Got pretty close to 500, 15 points away. Okay. It's just one of those slow grind up days. That's what it looked like early on, I was looking, I couldn't really, as much as I wanted to short it, never really made sense. It looked too good on the higher time frames. Here's Bitcoin and Ethereum. They're very strong as well. I got filled here for the next 15-minute market, though. So I hope that... Oh, wait, no, this is the wrong... I did the wrong time. This is 4 p.m. Eastern. Ooh, I don't want that one, actually. I wanted to buy the 4... Right? I wanted to buy... No, wait, that's right. I'm tripping. I'm good. Beatsville, what's going on? RX, what's up with you? What the heck is going on here? I'm trading Catalyst on the prediction markets. All right, here's how it works. My goal while trading Catalyst here is to make trades of at least $300 profit. Okay, that's the goal, and I don't want to lose over 500. So, right now with these Bitcoin markets, you're just trying to determine, okay, is Bitcoin going to close red or green in a certain time frame? So for this one, it's 4 p.m. Eastern to 4:15 p.m. Eastern. So, 25 minutes, if Bitcoin closes green, I'm going to make money. If not, I'm going to lose. So this is pretty much a binary option here. Essentially, it's up or down. You're right or wrong, but you can sell at any time too, assuming you can get filled, right? So I think we are due for a pullback, honestly, but I keep trying to scalp a pullback and it's not working. So let's see if the long side will pay off. But there's also, there's other markets. You can trade sports, so if you know about any of these things happening, if you push like esports, you can bet on esports, trade on esports. It's not betting. Of course not. You can trade on esports. We have different financial markets. S&P, does that close up or down today? Obviously it's closing up, so that market resolved to 100 cents. But this morning, with the gap down, maybe it was much lower and you could have gotten in at a really good price. You could trade earnings. You could trade tech, culture, number of tweets. You could trade the mention markets, which I think we'll do when JPAL has a conference, for FOMC or whatever, a Q&A and a speech or whatever. We'll do an FOMC stream at the end of April, maybe. And you could trade on like what JPAL is going to say, which is always fun. You know, what will Trump say during bilateral events with King Charles? I didn't even know this was happening, but you can look at all these markets, show more, and you can see all the words. Is Trump going to say Trump? Yeah, probably. I imagine King Charles knows very little about crypto. / nothing about crypto. Oh, this is good. Here's another bug. Trying to find some bugs. I found one that mentions falling off out of the container there. Good stuff. And if you want to trade this, you know, you can try out Catalyst. Links in the description. You can beta test it. Much appreciated. I really like what we got going on. A lot of cool stuff with the like the performance view, etc. So once I have more trades here, it'll be more interesting to look at. But it's very cool. But here's how it works. If you don't know, level 1 practice. Free trades at $300. That's all you need. Level 2, now we have the max loss, which trails after, you know, off of the high water mark for the account. Not intra trade though. So like if you take one trade and you're down $500 at one time, it's not going to knock you out of the trade. It's going to let you complete the trade. So it's realized trailing max loss from the high water mark. And then level 3, 5 trades, you'll get a reward. Do it again, level 4, 6 trades. You'll get a reward, a higher reward, and then level 5, you'll get an even higher reward. So, pretty fun. How much are you in profit today? Well, on this thing, I have not made any trades of profitable nature. They've all been losers, so I've been resetting. I was trying to scalp pullbacks and it didn't work out. But this is all sim, right? This is all paper. There's no reward since we're in beta, right? So we're just beta testing this. So nothing gained, nothing lost. Well, what I've gained are the friends I made along the way, so that's not entirely true. It looks like people are expecting us to kind of pull back here in the next 15, which again makes a lot of sense. Nice job, Grizz. Well done. What's up, McAnthony? How you doing? As an inspiration from then till now, how much have you made? Not that much. I mean, there's other people will be more inspiring to you, I'm sure. But what I will tell you is I've gotten way better. And that's what to me is more important. Obviously, yeah, I want to be like, yeah, dude, I'm up like $1 million since then. It's not true. I've gotten so much better. It's not even comparable. So I do like having that, like the old videos I can go back to and kind of think about, man, that's where I was at, you know, let's say like 4 years ago with my trading. Wow. You know, I have come a long way. And so, you know, this year started off actually pretty well. Some good payouts, some of my highest payouts, hit a lot of my goals. So, yeah. Pretty happy about that. The last few weeks have been pretty rough. What's up, King J? You were up 1,400 on an Express account. Could have got a payout. Now 4 combines in and you're trying to pass a combine still? Is that what you're doing, King? Or are you already passed one? Did you miss the long? I'm trading crypto right now on the prediction market, so every 15 minutes it's a new market. I traded long on my personal account with 1 micro. You can't pass anymore? Well, have you seen my series about it? When I made that series about trying to become a funded trader, you know, I spent 11 months trying to pass. So I really took it seriously, really took it slow, etc. And try not to spend a lot on resets. So it ended up being a really good like environment for me to learn in and get better in, while keeping, you know, kind of a cap on my expenses. You know? Do you have like a limit for 1 combine a week? Back then, I didn't really put a limit, but I wouldn't. I mean, it's been a few years, but I was very like slow about it, right? So I wasn't trying to pass in 2 days. I was trying to pass in like a month, you know? So it was like, you know, when I lost $1,000 on the eval, like, it really hurt. And now, you know, when I blow an eval, I don't care, because I know I can pass one, you know, pretty easily. I've done a million. I've passed so many evals within 2 days now. It's crazy. When it used to take me, you know, 11 months or whatever. But so it depends on your budget though. Like, don't get in the cycle of spending so much money on props and not, you know, seeing any payouts from it. Just maybe it's like just trading 1 micro on a $1,000 account or something like that on your own account, and really not, you know, spending $1,000 with prop firms. Do you think you made up to $1 million over the course of your trading? No, dude, no, not even close. I mean, honestly, it's more around 100,000. But again, that's not the example I always talk about is like, imagine you're talking to like a first year doctor, like out of medical school, maybe in residency or whatever, and you're like, how much do you make? They don't make that much, and they're in a shit ton of debt. Right? But they spent the last, you know, 8, 12, I don't know how many, a lot of years learning, right? So then eventually they'll make a ton of money and be able to, you know, pay off their debts, etc. When I make shorts out of cutups from your stream, how long does that take you? It kind of depends. Sometimes I can knock it out in like 20 minutes. Sometimes if I have to like go search through looking for certain things I said or something, it takes a little bit longer. But I would say 20 to 30 minutes. You gotta like caption it and add music and then post it to the platforms. But yeah, it's not too bad. I would hire somebody though. I'd be glad to hire somebody to do it for me. But I want them to know about editing, and I want them to know about trading too. You copy traded 5 combines and got them all to Express and made 1,400 on all 5, then blew up. Well, I know what your problem was. Your problem was you're trading too large a size. And I know that because I've done that a million times, and I still do it. What you need to do is you need to go down to micros once you're in funded. You could even trade micros in the eval and just get used to it, and develop that good habit. Trade micros. And then, you know, start with, in the funded account, you know, let's say they're 50Ks and you have $2,000 to draw down. what are you going to do? Start with 1 or 2 micros tops. If it's a really great trade, you could add 1 or 2 to it. But don't go crazy. So stick with the micros, you know, under 5 and under, closer to 2 or 3, and take one good trade at a time. Build up your balance. Yeah, Eddie, I mean, here's what I will say. I am a very fast video editor, but quality, you know, stuff still takes time. So if you're adding a lot of stuff to it, that takes some time. But honestly, the tools now make it pretty fast. And it really shouldn't take, even if you're not as advanced of a video editor, it shouldn't take you more than an hour for most kind of things. And, you know, here's the thing also, Eddie, is so with OBS running, I have a vertical, you know, I have a plugin for OBS where it's vertical. And so it's doing a vertical recording for me. Here's what it looks like. So, wait, you probably can't see it actually. I'm doing like different things. Anyways, it's doing like a vertical capture, so I don't have to rearrange stuff in Premiere. I already have the recording, so all I have to do is chop up the time code to highlight the parts I want, but it's already arranged for a 9:16 screen. Somehow blew $2,000 on 4 micros. It can be done, yeah. They can add up if you keep getting paper cuts and everything. So of course, now that I finally, you know, I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna fight the trend. You know, it is due for a pullback, but I'll go ahead and take a long. And now, of course, we're getting a nice pullback. That's just the way this cookie's crumbling for me today. Again, though, first person to pass level 5 is gonna get a free account when we launch. You flipped $1,000 into $6,000 in 2 months trading mini on NQ. That's so aggressive, though. That's really aggressive. I mean, I turned that when I did that video, I tried day trading with $1,000. I did $1,000 into what I think I did 34 or 3,600, and then I blew up. So you can get a lucky streak going and, you know, make a lot, but then if you don't know what you're doing and you're over leveraged, you can be in trouble. Was the market better in March? Yeah. Even March was tricky, but it's better than this. In my opinion. I don't really like it. I'll try to average down on this. Didn't get filled at 38 cents. Don't be afraid to join the beta and try this out, guys. It's a lot of fun. I want to get more feedback. I want to know if you guys can pass it. You know, I want to know if we made this a little too challenging for people, or if you guys can do it. So really do try to, you know, check out Catalyst and try trading it. Just make $300 per trade. You can trade up to $1,000 per contract, and see if you can progress your way through the levels. If you need to reset, no big deal. But yeah, let me know what you think. We do want to make it a really fun, a really, you know, a challenging platform without being too challenging where it's discouraging, you know? Yeah, this is a challenge. Yeah. I'm on level 3. I need 5 trades of $300 more without losing $500. And again, it looks like I'm getting cooked on this one. You know, last week I had a pretty good win rate. Trading 15-minute crypto. Today, I'm batting over, man. Well, we only have 5 minutes left on this candle now. It's down to 11 cents. My average is so much higher. 42 cents. Jeez. Yeah, I think I'm done for on this one. I'm done for it. I don't know if I can get out of this one alive. How do you stop your prior combine blows from mentally affecting your trades in the future? Well, the past doesn't exist. Neither does the future. The only thing that exists is right now. You have to have a short memory in that regard. And you want to be able to learn from your mistakes, but you don't want to dwell on mistakes. You know? Targeting $20 every day with $1,000 bucks, but some days were extremely good. 2 months later, 6,000. Okay, well, sounds like you had a good thing going there. That's awesome. Oh man. Okay. Hopefully tomorrow goes better than this. This is brutal. I think I'm gonna have to wrap this one up. I'm gonna take another loss on this one. Oof. But yeah, check this out. See what's broken. You can submit bug reports really easily. There's a Discord. We can chat about Catalyst in the Discord. Links in the description. Or ! Catalyst in chat. How does it work? I mean, there's a whole page right here called How It Works that you can click on. But you're just gonna take trades of $300 or more. Take trades where you profit at least $300, essentially. Work your way up through the levels by doing that. And then once we're live, right now we're in beta, so there's not real payouts, right? You're just testing it. But when you pass level 3, 4, and 5, you're gonna get rewards. Money, cash money. First person past level 5 in beta, I'm gonna give a free account to. When we launch. Where you can actually get rewards. I should see your trading plan. I mean, yeah, post it in our Discord. Not on Catalyst, but post it in Top Tick Trading if you're not a member of that one. Post it there. Sounds interesting. I think I'm gonna call it a day on this one. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, 2 p.m. I think, 2 p.m. Central Time in the afternoon here, and we'll hopefully have better luck trading Bitcoin. But thanks for hanging out today. Trade Catalyst. You can trade sports, culture, finance, politics, crypto, anything on Polymarket essentially. You can trade here as well. And let us know what you think. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.